About a year ago, I made a video on how to use the camera on your iPhone. I gave a few simple tips and the video was well received, but recently a viewer commented that I'd made an assumption that people knew the very basics of using the camera and that my video had not helped his mother very much. And you know what? He was right. So I'm taking another stab at this. If you're completely new to using your iPhone camera and you just want to get started taking some pictures, then stick around. This video is for you. Hi, my name is Rich. Thanks for tuning in. I make easy to follow videos for seniors and beginners on how to use their iPhone and iPad. And sometimes this tech stuff can get sort of complicated, but I do my best to keep it simple. If you find this type of video helpful, please consider subscribing. And a special thanks to all who have subscribed. Okay, I've said it before and it remains true. The iPhone camera is probably the best camera you have ever owned, and it's right in your pocket. But if you don't know how to use it, what good is it? But if you do know just the basics on how to use the camera, then this thing becomes really something special. Today I'm keeping it simple for everyone who needs a starter course. We're going to cover just how to open the camera on your iPhone, what all those little icons on the screen are for when you open the camera app, how to take a picture by tapping the screen button or actually pushing the volume button, how to switch between taking a photo and shooting a video, and then lastly, how to view the pictures you just took in the Photos app. Okay, here we go. All right, the first thing I want to show you is just how to open the camera app on your phone. So this is my home screen here, and there's no camera app in there. If you swipe over to get to your applications, you will see the camera app in the photo and video folder. And if you just tap and hold on that, you can tap on Add to Home Screen, and now your camera is right there. And if you want to keep your camera where you can get to it at all the time, maybe you want to drag it into your dock, you can just drag it down this way, and now whenever you want your camera you can just tap on it and you've got your camera. If you don't want your camera in the dock or on your home screen, you can also open it from Control Center. So if you go up here and swipe down from the top right, you'll see the camera and you can just tap on it and open your camera that way. I think for me the easiest is just to have it in the dock like that, and that way whenever you want to take a picture you can just tap on it and go. And that is how you open the camera on your iPhone. Next thing I want to talk to you about is what all the little icons, all these little things on the screen mean. Because sometimes when you open it up it can be a little bit intimidating and a little bit confusing. If you'll notice, you have a little up arrow right there. If you tap on that up arrow, you'll get a line of icons along here. And if you tap on this, you'll see that the flash, just like you have a flash on your old-time cameras, you can put it on auto so that the camera will determine whether the flash should come on or not. Or you can just turn it on so that there's a flash every single time. And when you turn it on, you'll see the little icon up here turns yellow. But if you want to just leave it on auto, that's the best thing, and let the camera decide whether you need to use a flash or not. This next little icon is for live photos. Live photos just captures a little bit of video right before you take the picture and right after you take the picture. It's kind of a neat little feature that Apple baked into its camera a few years ago. I like to leave it on. Then you'll see one that says 4:3. That's the type of picture that you're taking, the ratio. You can make it 16:9, or you can make it square. You can make it 1:1, or you can make it 4:3. And I just leave it at 4:3, and you can too. This next little icon that's got a plus and a minus on it, if you tap on that, that's just exposure. You can slide it to the left or slide it to the right to brighten your picture or make it darker. Again, this is kind of a basics video, so I say just leave it that way, right where it sits. If you want to take a picture of yourself with your family and you want to set it on a timer, you can set it on 3 seconds or 10 seconds. tap the button to take the picture, and then it will take the picture for you at the end of the timer. Of course, you got to have the iPhone sitting on a tripod, something like it's sitting on now. But that's what that is for. And then lastly, this is a profile. If you'll see, it says the word original, and you'll see the image here, but you can slide this across, change it to vivid, vivid warm, vivid cool, dramatic. You can slide it all the way over to black and white. You can just have different sort of profiles for your camera. I just leave it on original. And that's what all of these little icons mean right here. You can tap that little arrow at the top and it gets rid of them. And there's one other icon that shows a little arrow, and if you want to take a selfie, you just tap on that, and now the camera that's on the iPhone on this side will shine back at you, and you can take a picture of yourself, and that's called a selfie. To get back to the camera on the front, you just tap it again, and it goes back to the camera. All right, the next thing I want to show you is just how to take a picture. So let's go back to the start. So you open up your camera, and you've got it like that, and you just want to take a picture of what's in front of you. All you have to do is tap the white button, just like that. You don't push and hold it. You don't tap on it 20 times. You just tap on it once, like that. And that's all there is to it. Now, you can hold your camera this way and take a picture, but your camera also can be moved like this. And you can actually use your volume buttons up on the top. So if you had an old-time camera, you always had a button that you pressed. Well, here you can just press like that and take a picture. And if you want to see the picture that you just took, you can just tap on the little square right there. That's the most recent picture, and there it is. And to get back to the camera, you just swipe up and go back like that. And that's how you take a picture, either tapping the white circle or pressing the volume button over there. Pretty simple. But the next thing I want to show you is just how to switch between taking a photo and a video. So if you'll notice, you have a bunch of words along the bottom here. You've got portrait, you've got pano. These are different types of images you can take using the phone. But for purposes of this video, you just need to know that you need to have it on photo, and you can just take your finger and slide it across. If you want to take a video, you can tap on video. If you want to take a photo, you can tap on photo. So that's how you switch back and forth. If you take a video, it becomes a red button. If it's a photo, it's a white button. So if you took a video and then you put your phone down and then you come back and you want to take a picture again, it's still going to be set to video. So you have to remember that a red button is for video, and if you tap on photo, a white button is for photo. And that's how you switch back and forth between the two. You just tap on the word, or you can slide, either way you want to do it. And that's how you go back and forth between video and photo. So the last thing I want to show you is how to view your photos. So if you're in the camera app like this, you can just tap on the little picture, and that shows you the last picture you took, and you can begin scrolling through all of the pictures that you've taken, just like this. And you're in your photo library, and that's a picture we just took a minute ago. Or you can just go to your Photos app and tap on that, and then here are all of the pictures that you have on your camera roll. And there's one of the pictures that we just took. And you can squeeze it and make it bigger and smaller. And that's how you view the photos you just took. Pretty simple. So I know this video is pretty basic, but sometimes you need pretty basic to get up and running. The iPhone camera can do so much more, but you have to start somewhere. And learning how to open the camera and take a picture without fumbling around is the best place to start. Well, I really hope this video closed the gap left by my first camera video. If it helped you, please let me know in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.